Yo, what's up, peoples? Brothers and sisters, thank you very much for tuning in and hanging out with us for our opening night, opening day of our 2021 Dr. King celebration. Again, as promised, we were able to iron out the technical glitches to make sure things are fine. And the Dr. King Challenge was such a powerful piece that we wanted to make sure that we rebroadcasted it for you guys tonight. So thank you very much. Be sure to check out MLKSaratoga.org for the remaining events tomorrow. We have a whole host of great things going on. Activism, community conversation. In addition to the fact that we have some great, if you haven't really known about a couple of our workshops, you're about to be really blessed with that tomorrow. That's tomorrow, Sunday, as well as Monday when we top it off with our amazing keynote, Loretta. So there you go. So please enjoy our rebroadcast of the Dr. King Challenge 2021. Enjoy.
We will not go back to normal.
We will not go back to normal.
We will not.
Will not.
We will not go back.
Not go back.
Go back.
We will not go back to normal.
Normal never was.
Normal never was.
Normal never was.
Normal never was.
Our pre-corona existence was not normal.
Not normal.
Not
Not normal.
Our pre-corona existence was not normal.
Was not normal. Other than we normalized greed,
Inequality.
exhaustion,
Depletion,
Extraction.
Disconnection.
Confusion.
Rage.
hoarding,
and hate.
and lack.
We should not long to return, my friends.
We should not long to return, my friend.
We are being given the opportunity,
The opportunity
To stitch a new garment.
new garment,
a new
New.
A new garment.
One that
Fits.
all
all of humanity.
And nature.
one that fits all of humanity and nature.
The vote is the most powerful, non-violent tool we have in the democratic society. We must not allow the power of the vote to be neutralized. We must never go back.
1, 2, 3, 4. Voting rights we're fighting for. 5, 6, 7, 8. We cannot afford to wait. In 1865, justice was for something high. The abolitionists bravely to denounce the cry that we the people form the union and deserve to see for every man and woman, black or white, equality. Frederick Douglass, 1865.
I am for the immediate, unconditional, and universal enfranchisement of the black man in every state in the Union. Without it, his liberty is a mockery.
Mary Church Terrell, 1912.
What could be more absurd than to have one group of human beings who are denied rights working to prevent another group from obtaining those same rights?
I've got a right to be treated as a human being. I've got a right. Don't you take away my dignity. In a democracy to have a voice. I've got a right to vote. In 1955, equality was still denied, so freedom
Dear Martin, we know that while it's necessary to say no to racial injustice, this must be followed by a positive program of action. The struggle for the right to vote, for economic uplift of the people.
1870, the 15th Amendment gave every man a chance to vote. And now it's 64, and they still trying to keep us away from the ballot. You say, honey, I'm behind you. Well, move. I don't want you back there. I want you to say, honey, I'm with you, and we'll go up this freedom road together.
It was more than 100 years ago Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. A century has passed since equality was promised and the Negro is not yet equal. The time for justice has now come. No force can hold it back.
The sad irony of the court's decision today lies in its utter failure to grasp why the Voting Rights Act has proven effective. Throwing out pre-clearance when it has worked to stop discriminatory changes is like throwing away your umbrella in a rainstorm.
You know how to swim, boy. I know you can float. Felt you bobbing along my surface before you even knew you could. They say you're just a conflagration of bad intentions, boy. You know they used me to put you out. Don't want you burning this place down again. They see a little too much Loretta in you. A little too much Turner. A little too much of what they already had enough of. What you see when you look at me? You know how many of y'all I swallowed. Just drop of ink on this canvas. Boy, they call me blue cause they don't understand how the sky works. They call you black cause they don't understand how God works.
Apart at the seams. What will we do? America was the dream. Hey, have you heard Mitch cashed in on the scheme? He traded his soul for that grifter's pot of gold. But have you heard your complacency is key? You might have been blinded, but now can you see? It's coming down. When might is only white, it becomes the chosen few. But have you heard? Immigration's going down. Some being deported for being brown. What does it take for you to see his brazen attack on democracy? Hey, have you heard he's tearing us apart at the seams? What will we do? America's still the dream. Hey, have you heard there's something happening here? What it is, oh, it's not quite clear. But have you heard? We crossed the borderline. Children in cages, evil, absurd. Do you know you're now a part of it? Your deafening silence makes it so. Hey, have you heard he's tearing us apart at the seams? What will we do to take back the dream? Hey, have you heard he's tearing us apart at the seams? What will we do to take back the dream? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Hey, have you heard? This is tearing us apart at the seams. It's time to do and take back the dream. Hey, have you heard? This is tearing us apart at the seams. It's time to do and take back the dream. Take back the dream.
Hi, my name is Carmen Lookshire. I'm a singer-songwriter from Colony. So I wrote this song during the pandemic, the early months, about Bob Marley. It's called Bob Marley. It was based on me performing Bob Marley songs during the pandemic to encourage people. I believe his songs just surpasses all of the ages and always has a history lesson or just a message of peace. And, you know, it crosses all different ethnicities, cultures, races. And, you know, we're still singing his songs today and everybody can relate to them and everybody knows his songs. So this is a song that I wrote, you know, just saying, Jesus, I want to write songs like Bob Marley that encourages people, that brings people together, that teaches people. So this song is called Bob Marley.
Make it come off the page into your ears and out of my voice. I wanna write a song like Bob Marley that tells you there's no need to worry about justice and joy and how everything fellow man. Rastaman says sometimes you need to stand up for your rights, so that one day we can sit and pass the pipe. I wanna sing songs like Bob Marley, a call to action and a bit of history. How a buffalo soldier ain't that different from you and me. I wanna sing songs like Bob Marley. The lion is searching for men to devour, and all we have are these redemption songs as our power. But if my songs can move a crowd and last just as long, then John, I would be so proud. I wanna write a song like Bob Marley that tells you there's no need to worry. No, 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 no. Just need a sharp pencil to make a point. Make it come off the page into your ears and out of my voice. I wanna sing a song like Bob Marley that tells you there's no need to worry about justice and joy and how everything's irate. I wanna write a song like Bob Marley. I wanna sing a song like Bob Marley. I wanna write songs like Bob Marley.
Indigenous Peoples. Yeah.
The power to change the world is in each of our hands. Not the president or government, they still don't understand. We fight for the people, for the planet we stand. As a government and industries walk hand in hand, we will fight for our rights against the Tarzans. We will take back our streets, this is our land. This is the only home we got, we must protect it, not neglect it. Say no to the pipeline, counting on Obama to reject it.
An ancient lost wisdom still lingers in this land. We desecrate our sacred homes for the Tarzans. The ancient people of this earth, they will bring forth the world's rebirth and show the companies and industries what our planet is worth. My people tell me stories of when this land was once free. Is this our woven fate, or can we create our own destiny? We have stolen this land from future generations. Separation, desperation, yeah, that's right, we are forsaken.
La batalla que luchamos para el hombre humano, la tierra y el viento, la agua contaminado. Somos guardianes de la cultura de nuestros ancestros. En cada su cama para la vida me ha dado. Es una cosa sobrevivir y otra cosa crecer. Como una flor en el bosque, es tiempo amanecer. Somos gente de la tierra, no la gente de la guerra. El camino rojo es nuestra cultura sagrada.
An ancient lost wisdom that still lingers in this land. We desecrate our sacred homes for the Tarzans. The ancient people of this earth, they will bring forth our world's rebirth and show the companies and industries what our planet is worth. My people tell me stories of when this land was once free. Is this our woven fate, or can we create our own destiny? We have stolen this land from future generations. Separation, desperation, yeah, that's right, we are First Nations.
The indigenous people were the first people to roam the land. Though our way of life has been threatened, we are striving to pass on our teachings to the next generation so that they may create a new world for all people on earth. We are the caretakers of the earth. We honor the sacred connection between all beings. We saw beauty in the simplest gifts of nature. We are a part of the earth, not separate from it. We are the warriors of the land, the protectors of nature, and the guardians of the earth. I'm a descendant of a people oppressed and enslaved. Our people are rising up, breaking breaking free from these locks and chains. We are breaking for a movement that's on the rise, uniting the people of the earth all under one sky. To defend our sacred land, to defend our only home, to protect these sacred waters, we will never be alone. Reconnect to the sacred wisdom of our ancestors past. Set free our people, we are rising at last. To defend our sacred land, to defend our only home, to protect these sacred waters, we will never be alone. Reconnect to the sacred wisdom of our ancestors past. Set free my people, we are rising at last.
An ancient lost wisdom still lingers in this land. We desecrate our sacred homes for the toxins. The ancient people of this earth, they will bring forth the world's rebirth and show the companies and industries what our planet is worth. My people tell me stories of when this land was once free. Is this a moment fail? Can we create our own destiny? We have stolen this land from future generations. Separation, desperation, yeah, that's right, we're First Nations.
How fast are your teleporters? No teleporters. Flying cars. No. A high-speed train that goes around the planet? No, you don't have that either. Okay. What about, does everyone have health care? Is there enough food to go around? It looks like some people are starving. You do have enough food. Then why isn't it logistics? You want me to write logistics? Okay. Starving because of logistics. Have you colonized any other planets? Not even Mars? It's right down the street. I mean, things could be worse, right? Imagine if you were still fighting over resources. Oh, you do? You have big wars? Oh, and you have a pandemic. Right now, you have a pandemic. Oh, no, it's... Jason? Bring the sanitizer. Thank you. I understand you have a very charismatic little biped called a dodo bird. I would love to meet one. Could you bring me a dodo? Could you show me a dodo bird? No, it's fine. Let's move on. You need to use the bathroom? We haven't done that in centuries. We don't do that here. Oh, you still have prisons. Oh, Jason, they still have prisons. The malevolent creature known as Jared Kushner. Why has nobody trapped it in a jar? What is no homo? Why did you turn the wolf into the pug? Okay, well, I think that should be enough. You've given us a lot to think about. We'll see you soon. Bye. Jason, burn their application. It's disgusting. The whole planet. Can you imagine the bathroom?
My name is King T'Challa, son of King T'Chaka. I am the sovereign ruler of the nation of Wakanda. And for the first time in our history, we will be sharing our knowledge and resources with the outside world. Wakanda will no longer watch from the shadows. We cannot. We must not. We will work to be an example of how we as brothers and sisters on this earth should treat each other. Now more than ever, the illusions of division threaten our very existence. We all know the truth. More connects us than separates us. But in times of crisis, the wise build bridges, while the foolish build barriers. We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe.
With all due respect, King T'Challa, what can a nation of farmers have to offer the rest of the world?
How am I supposed to feel when our abusers are marching the streets with signs and chants and black squares and gallons of milk announcing to a watching world that Black Lives Matter to them? As though walking that 2.23 miles is a baptism. As though the chants they repeat are magic spells that silently wash away the past, getting stronger and stronger with every repetition. As though the black Instagram squares and signs might pull a blackout curtain over their own brutality. As though the milk gallons they carry might soothe the searing of long-lasting trauma. As though it isn't laughable that Black Lives Matter is easy for them to say. Aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you ashamed? Anti-blackness is your past. It's part of you. And an apology? Any thoughts of taking accountability aren't even something you consider. Actually, I just want to know, if I was the hashtag, would you go out and march? Again, like you did this June? Actually go out and march. Not just because you knew me or out of an obligatory social media photo op. Actually go out and march. And I want to know, would you paint me a mural? Don't pretend like you're doing this for us. Don't pretend like you're doing this because you care. And don't pretend like you're the hero. Don't pretend like you even deserve to be here. And don't pretend like you're any different from America. Don't pretend like you're any different. America steals from black women. America abuses black women. America antagonizes black women. America gaslights black women. America gropes black women. America slanders black women. America stalks black women. America loves to pretend to love black women, so I don't see a difference. The othering of yourself does not help me. You can't accept that this is about you and that this is not about you. The first thing you did when you got close to a black life was choose to destroy it. To you, black lives just exist. Matter isn't even in your vocabulary, and doing anything more than the bare minimum to appease the frustratingly manageable guilt inside of you, it's not even within your capability. You do not cherish black lives. You do not get to say you do. You choose to refuse to admit to the shit you've inflicted upon my black life. You don't get to just move on because it's taking me years. So, your march is not a baptism. Every step you take is a sin. That chant is not a healing spell. Every word is a hex upon yourself. Your homemade signs and blackout squares are not nearly big enough to hide behind because everything you did, I saw. Your milk gallon doesn't soothe me either. So I hope that this march is everything you prepared for. I wish you blocked off streets and traffic jams and camera drones when things go left. I wish you a communication jammer so you can't reach your Signal group chat. I wish you an empty milk gallon. I wish you a Walmart sold out of goggles. I wish you every can of tear gas. I wish you every can of pepper spray. I wish you a rubber bullet to the abdomen. And above all, I wish you Facebook jail. So that I don't have to see how badly you were brutalized and abused in protecting Black lives. And I hope that maybe that will hurt you a fraction of how much you hurt me. And I hope that maybe that hurt will shake you the fuck awake. And I hope it wakes up the guilt you've so gently put to rest. And I hope that that guilt is ugly and vengeful and hungry. And I hope it fucking consumes you.
Did you know that barbers need more training hours to start working than police do? That would be funny if it wasn't true. Are you stunned? I was. What kind of world do we live in when you need more training time to use a curling iron than to use a gun? 6 years ago, I made a video called Same Story. I mean, the names in the cities changed, but it's the same story. They say he was unarmed, not a gun or a knife, yet the cop felt it right to end his life. That was 6 years ago. And today, it's the same story. I'm no prophet, Nostradamus, nor did I make a gamble. I just know these reruns will keep happening because the world is stuck on the same channel. I don't need to see Annalise and How to Get Away with Murder because cops do that every day. Just think about the countless people who don't make it home, who aren't known, because they weren't lucky enough to have those crimes recorded with an iPhone. Listen, we can march, protest, pray, and post, and that's good, we should. But it won't solve this. Racism runs deep. Just Google the dog test. This is gonna keep happening until we realize there's no place for bad apples in a career that's life or death. Chris Rock said it best. That's like an airline saying, some of our pilots like to land, but some of the bad apples, they like to crash, and that's something we just have to accept. No, so ain't no moving on until we get caring people with quality training wearing these blue uniforms. Don't you get it? The country of Finland went from the bottom in education to the top within a few years. Want to know how they did it? They made teaching a prestigious career. They said you have to have a master's degree to be a teacher. Well, we must do the same thing here. Being a cop is not a prestigious career. That's clear, and I don't mean to be a cynic, but a cop told me once that you get officer of the month if you write the most tickets. To all the police out there, listen, you have the right to remain silent for 1 minute. Give me your undivided, just for this part. Do not let the metal in that badge block the energy of your heart. I know your world is gloomy. You see people at their ugliest, so I imagine it is hard to see their beauty. The only problem is, this is your duty. You signed up for this job, and out of respect, you do not get to step on the necks, nor the human rights of the people you swore to protect. Liberty and justice for all means every color. There's no escaping it, no running away from it. If a person's skin is seen as a weapon, they will always be considered armed and extremely dangerous. So please, be tough on crime, but also be a decent human being. And if you can't, just quit. Because you are not what we need. All we want to do is breathe. And if you still can't empathize, ask yourself this question. What if it was you on the other side?
My name is Dee Collin, and I'll be reading a poem for Brianna Taylor. It's something that I wrote last year, and may we continue to say her name and continue to say the names of all the Black people who have died at the hands of police, who have been terrorized and brutalized by those who are sworn to protect us. And may we continue this ongoing fight to dismantle systemic racism. They will say I deserved it. Say I shouldn't have had an ex-boyfriend. Say I should have been awake. They'll say the police always tell the truth. They'll say it was justified no matter the story. Say my current boyfriend shouldn't have tried to protect us. Say I didn't need protection. They'll say my neighbors need more protecting than I do, especially if they're white. And even the drywall needs more protection than me. They'll say how unfortunate for me to bleed out on the floor, that people die all the time, that it's too bad I helped save people, but I could not save myself. They'll even try to say cops kill more white people in America, make an argument that racism isn't real. Don't let them forget. I planned on waking up the next day, that I was human, that I held dreams for myself. And it didn't matter how much success came my way, racism still got me. Don't let them ever forget my name, or Rakaya Boyd's, or Sandra Bland's, or a Tatiana Jefferson's, or Ayanla Stanley Jones, or Alberta Spruill's, or Eleanor Bumpers, and every other name. Don't let them forget Brianna Taylor. I came to leave a mark on this world. What mark will you leave?
Ten rules.
10 rules.
10 rules.
10 rules of survival.
10 rules of survival if stopped by the police.
Number 1, be polite and respectful when stopped by the police.
Be polite.
Be respectful.
Remember that your goal is to get home safely.
Your goal is to get home safely.
Your goal is to get home safely. I'm sorry.
Number 2, if you feel your rights have been violated, you and your parents have a right to file a formal complaint with your local police jurisdiction.
Number 3, do not, under any circumstances, get in an argument with the police.
Number 4, always remember that anything you say or do can be used against you in court.
Number 5, keep your hands in plain sight.
Make sure the police can see your hands at all times.
Number 6, avoid physical contact with police officers. Do not make any sudden movements and keep your hands out of your pockets.
Number 7,
Do not.
Do not.
Do not, do not, do not, do not.
Do not run, even if you are afraid.
if you're afraid.
Number 8, even if you believe you are innocent, do not resist arrest.
Number 9, if you are arrested, do not make any statements about the incident until you are able to meet with a lawyer or public defender.
Number 10, stay calm and remain in control.
Watch your words. Watch your body language.
Watch your emotions. Remember.
Remember, your goal is to get home safely.
Get home safely.
Soon, and very soon, I will be dead. A second ago, I was shot in the back by a police officer, or a rival gang member, or a stray bullet, or a trigger-happy neighbor on the neighborhood watch. In the end, it doesn't matter who or what killed me, because their race or their verdict won't bring me back to life. I just want you to know, before I bleed to death, that I don't want to be your victim. I want my death to save a life. So don't be sad, and don't give my mom any money to feed your bleeding heart. Instead, I beg of you to get angry. Get angry enough to act. Harass and make demands of your mayor, your congressperson, your president, until they feel the weight of your rage. March for me in streets stained with my blood, and let pyres of guns and bullets burn on corners to light my vigil. Then if you have some faith left, scream out my name to a loving God until the earth trembles, until your voice box cracks inside of your throat, until a night goes by in this country where another black youth doesn't become a casualty on the evening news. Look at me. I am worth 1,000,000 stars. I am not some face hidden in a hoodie. A ruffian with a rebellious past, a rap lyric, a hustler hanging with the wrong crowd, a hoodlum with his pants hanging down to his knees, a crackhead or a felon. Look deeper. Look into my eyes. I am a man.
I know for sure, been down this road before, a road that never seemed to end.
I know for sure, I've seen it all before.
I've seen
what
it
goes
all
around
before.
is coming round again.
What goes around is coming round again. I know for sure, been down this road before. Been down this road before.
Down this road before.
tell the story about the way things used to be. It sounded like they were describing the world today. So sad to say, I know for sure. Been down this road before. The same old story, just a different day. I know for sure. Been down this road before. Been down this road before. I heard somebody say that they don't like the way some people look or pray. Stand your ground. Ask questions later. Okay to shoot them down, long as they're black or brown. We need a change today to find a better way. I know for sure. Been down this road before. A road that never seems to end. I know for sure. I've seen it all before. What goes around is coming around again. I know for sure. Been down this road before. Been down this road before. I know for sure that only love can cure. As history repeats itself, and then I know for sure it's time to close the door. And if not now, then who knows where or when? I know for sure. Been down this road before. Been down this road before. Been down this road before. Down this road before. Been down this road before. Been down this road before.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, it was great. Good
That's
job.
good. That's good. You got it?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, that's it.
All right.
That's it.
Fun.
Yeah, great.
Yo, what's up, peoples? How you doing? So, we are so excited to continue with this great weekend. So please join us. We have so many things coming up. We're here burning the midnight oil to make sure that we got a great show tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. And check out MLKSaratoga.org for all the information. And if you like to volunteer, be sure to, at the website, they have a page that we can hyperlink for not just this weekend, but things going deep into the year. We are 365, 24/7. Even though we have some, of course, so we have to make sure that we are safe out there because of COVID restrictions, but that doesn't mean the struggle doesn't continue as we all fight for equal rights to be heard. So all these things we ask. Have a great night, stay blessed, and we hope you enjoyed our first opening show. And tomorrow we got a couple of workshops, and you can always register at www.activism.org.
mlksaratoga.org. All right, don't forget to check out our YouTube channel tomorrow. We'll have clips of various things throughout the year as well as shows. I guess we'll be reviewing what we did today. We'll have some stuff up there. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at MLK Saratoga at YouTube, or like our official pages at MLK Saratoga and Dr. King Challenge. All right? Your boy's tired. Time to set it off. But we love you and we'll see you tomorrow. All right? Holla at your boy. Woo. Hope you enjoyed our first opening show.